What's up, my dudes? Valk here. And today I want to show you what I think is probably one of the best teams in the game. It's Swordmaster. It's a combination Swordmaster. I didn't think about it too much. I more so brought 3 Unga Bunga damage dealers, 1 good CC unit, leader that should buff all of these 3, which is kind of the goal here, and an idol for the second buff. So you got 2 buffs going on. And we're just going to see how far this team really can go inside the Darkness Infinite. We're going to go into Darkness Tower. Of course, we're going to run on normal. We're just going to see what happens. This team could be really good or really... but I think it's going to be really good. I think this is probably one of the best teams in the game, in my opinion. Like I said, I could be wrong. I don't know. But I think I'm right in this. I think I'm pretty correct in the fact that this is probably one of the better ones. With Swordmaster just being generally good due to the 130 lead of Shiro, and Shiro being just as generally good as he is. Shiro is very good. So we're going to go ahead, put down an idol, and then we're going to put down Shiro. I'm probably going to stick him probably like right here-ish, right? And we're going to just have this one Shiro clear for a second, and eventually we're going to go ahead and put down a second Shiro. We're going to put down 3 because this is normal, so we don't need to worry about food. And we're kind of just going to put on auto skip for a little while. To go ahead and give these units time to... You're not Shiro. To go ahead and give these 2 units time to actually like ramp up. So we're going to do this. Sell her real quick because she'll get her raise attack regardless. We want to get Shiro actually raising his attack pretty quickly. So we're just going to put the 3 down, and then we're going to start working on our idol. And we're eventually going to double back to start upgrading the Shiro. So we're just going to do this for now, and then we're going to go from there. And this is kind of how we're going to do it going forward. Because Shiro gets to be really strong. So you'll notice that we're not going to pick any range buffs. There's really no need to. All these units on this team have really good range off rip. They don't really need any range buffs, and range buffs feel generally kind of whatever about them. I mean, I could give them range buffs to the point where idle basically covers the whole map, but I don't think there's really like a good reason to do that. Like I said, I think that they're just good off rip as is. I don't think they need any help. I don't think they need any buffs or anything like that. So yeah, we're going to do this. Now we're going to work on getting them to the point where they're maxing their attack stat. Or max raising their attack, I should say. We're going to do this. One more teensy tiny little upgrade. Alright, then we're going to focus on the next one. And we're just going to keep upgrading them and keep going from there. One more upgrade for this one, then we can focus on the next one. It's a little bit behind them. Alright, now we're going to go up here. We're going to make sure to focus this one next as well. He should now be able to reach them. Yeah, and get his raise attack going. Okay, so now that all their raise attack is actually up and running, we're going to go ahead and put down leader. We're going to put leader right here, and we're just going to fully max out leader because leader is going to be very big to buffing the vast majority of the team. The only person who I think isn't buffed by leader is Shanks. Shanks will be going down eventually, but first we want to let them actually get their max raise attack, and then we're going to put down Saber to let Saber get her max raise attack. But like I said, she stays on raise attack by default, so it's not a big deal if she's not on it currently, because she's going to get max raise attack before the end of everything anyways. So yeah, now we're just kind of just chilling. I'm just waiting on him to finish up. He shouldn't take too long. Normally the Shiro finishes his raise attack very quickly. So that's always really nice, super helpful. So we had the 1 done. I think this one just finished as well. Yeah, this one's finished as well at 2.75 mil. You can see 8 million attack stat whenever they're done. 2.59 mil. Oh, I probably shouldn't have upgraded these early. It'll be fine, right? We're going to go ahead, swap the sword. And just wait on this. Yeah, because he's got a couple more to actually go through. And we're just waiting on him to be able to get his actual stacks up. I think 2.96 mil is going to be it. Okay, that's definitely it. Alright, cool. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and put 1, 2, 3. Make sure we have max copies down. Sword. And now we go ahead and go here. Go ahead, upgrade you all the way. And now we're going to go here. Okay. So now with her almost maxed out, she'll be able to raise her attack the whole time because she can basically reach into the spawn. Now with that going, we can put Sid down and let Sid not yet start building up his damage, but we do want to go ahead and start getting Shanks ready to roll. We're going to put 1 Shanks, 2 Shanks, 3 Shanks all right here to make sure they get buffed. Like I said, I don't think they get the Mastermind buff, so I don't have to worry about the buffs overlapping, but he has his own buff anyway, so it's not a big deal. So next up, we're going to do this. Due to the way damage works and the way and how easy it is to get damage on later waves, we kind of don't want to use Sombra until the very end here. We don't want to use Sid till the very end. Whenever we use Sid at the end, that's whenever we're going to be good to go. So you can see 1.81 million on top of leader buff. I mean, not leader buff, on top of idle buff. Really nice. So we're going to do this. And at 32 seconds, we're going to click the next one, which is going to allow us to do this. And then at 32 seconds again, we're going to click the next one again. So that's that. All right. So now with everybody pretty much maxed out, at this point, we can start focusing on Sid because, like I said, Sid's kind of the least important to get damage on because he's going to get a lot of damage eventually, right? So it's not a big deal whether you're grinding damage at the very beginning or not because you can see by his attack stat how high his attack stat is able to get, and we basically just started with Sid. So one more upgrade, and then he gets one more upgrade after, and you guys can see the difference in attack stat between him and Shiro and how strong Shiro is. But Sid still got very high attack, still a really, really strong unit. He's got all these as well too. Yeah, he's still really, really damn good. So let's see. We got this going. We need the 150k is what we need. There it is. Okay, at max he's at 9 mil, which is a solid 2 mil higher than one Shiro, but there's 3 Shiros, but Sid has nukes, so hey. Alright, and then she is on 5.65. I don't think I have her max limit broken though, that's the big difference. Yeah, I don't. I do have Shiro max limit broken though, because I love this unit. This unit's so good. I really like the resist. Oh, it's so... Dude, I love good resist units. Anyways, yeah. I have Sid at 9 mil. So yeah, Sid is going to be really ready to go and activate these whenever they can finally start pushing out. That's going to be really nice. Yeah. Alright. Next up is... Now we just wait. Yeah, now it's just chill. Now we're just having a good little time. Yeah, you guys can see the attack difference between Shiro and Saber because I let Shiro ramp up early. And now Shiro has such a high attack stat over Saber. Saber has no chance. If I max limit broke Saber, I might move Shiro over Saber, to be honest. Because just the utility, like Saber does, if you're comparing at the exact same stat lines, Shiro does slightly less damage than Saber. But Shiro's utility to go into this resist, and then him also having justice on top of it, if you want to run a treasure hunter team, is just so good. So good. Treasure hunter team with Shiro and Mooj, and Shiro going into line-based justice. That's so good. Shiro's such a good unit. I might put Shiro as number 3 in the game, one below Peem, actually number 4. Right below Mooj, and right over Saber. Right now I have him at number 5, I believe. I might move him up in the next update. Well, no point updating the list though, because it, you know, one, the meta changes every update, and there should be another update if they're going to keep doing the weekly updates. So I imagine next update could be a big meta shift. So if they're doing weekly updates still and nothing gets delayed, then yeah, they're probably going to be a big meta shift. There's no point in updating my list right now. But I do believe in the next list I'm going to put Shiro or Saber, provided Shiro's still on the list. But I really hope he is. Because that, if Shiro's not on the list next update, that means we have reached new levels. We have reached new heights, and we are just going crazy with it. So hopefully we don't reach that. Hopefully that's not a thing. But we'll see. Yeah. So now we're just waiting, like I said. Honestly, it comes up to a good discussion to where it's like, with Treasure Hunter being so strong, do you drop Peem a couple tiers, even though she has like the highest damage in the game outside of Xeno? Like, I don't know. Peem can massacre some really high HP targets. Peem is super good. So it just depends. I really don't know. I think Peems needs to stay as number 2. And then Mooj is still really damn good as well, but Mooj doesn't have the damage. But the ability to stack the amount of debuffs Mooj can stack is really impactful. So it really just comes down to just overall damage. Alright. Let's go ahead, let's pop Recovery Atomic and go from there. I feel like, unironically, I could probably sell Sid and rebuy him and replace him and get the damage up in time for all range. I feel like that could be a thing. I don't know. Because one thing a lot of people... Here, I'll do it just to show you guys. One thing a lot of people don't know, if you sell a unit that has a global cooldown, right? And then you put him back, right? Like, let Sid get some damage real quick. And once Sid gets damage, you guys will see what I mean. This cooldown now, this ability is no longer on cooldown. So it means I could pop an I am Atomic right away, right? And immediately, like, watch. Look, I could pop I am Atomic now. I should be able to. Oh, I guess they changed that. Ew. Okay. So that doesn't work like that anymore. You used to be able to pop I am Atomic and then sell. And then because there's a global cooldown, it wouldn't affect the local cooldowns, which are these. But I guess that I guess they changed that. That's interesting. So yeah, Sid's a little bit worse than I thought he was. That's a pretty big thing, because being able to sell Sid, replace him, and then get that extra ability usage in was really nice. So not having that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks big time. So let's see our Shanksu. The goal is Shanks locks them down this line, right? That's the goal. Shanks locks them down this line, so then these units that are line-based will just shred them. And then, of course, we have Sid just racking up damage for the all-range Atomic. Alright. So, yeah, I was a little bit wrong on that. See, this is what I mean. I'm not always right. I'm wrong sometimes. This is one of the situations where I'm dead wrong. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, you can see. I still can't press it. As long as this global recovery Atomic is up, it locks everything out. Which kind of sucks. So yeah, we're on wave 88 currently. I don't even know if we'll wait out the cooldown. I was kind of expecting that, but whatever. We'll see whenever it comes down to it. I think we're going to be fine from the sheer amount of damage these units can pump out and the amount of stun that Shanks provides. Shanks provides really good stun. So I think the amount of stun Shanks provides plus the time stop is going to be really good in just managing the waves for a little bit. Because, like I said, you can see the amount of damage these units do. It's just absolutely crazy. 7 bill, 4.7 bill. Like each one of these is basically a Sid, right? You can see all of them are basically out damaging Sid. But then all of these are out damaging her because I have a max limit broken. So he's at 11.23 million on an 8 SPA. So good. So this genuinely might be one of the strongest teams in the game. Like, I'm not even joking. In terms of like crowd control, the only thing they don't have like the crazy AoEs other ones do, but they do have stuff like Shanks. So, like, I could have opted out of running Sid for another crowd control unit, or I could have even ran Treasure Hunter, but I wanted to make a team with Saber and Shiro together, so I can have this crazy crit lineup. That was, like, my main reason in wanting to do this. Alright, so we're just going to pop this now, because one unit snuck by. Or one enemy snuck by, I should say. But you can see, we're going to be able to break wave 100 here. That's really damn good. Wave 100 solo is like broken, like Killua's level, like on release Killua levels of broken with full power, paralysis X, and all that. Like, that's really damn good. That's super good. And this is mostly a raw damage team. Yeah, we're definitely dead here. This is, oh, we're not, because I used heal. True. Hey, that recovery atomic came in clutch. Who knew? Yeah. That's basically it. That's pretty good. I think this team's like giga strong. Give it a shot. I don't know if it's the best team in the game, but it's definitely up there. It's got a lot of high-powered characters. The other one to look at would be Treasure Hunter, because then you could make best of Mooj, and Mooj is just such a fantastic stall unit. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.